Hello, my dear children. I feel pleasure to meet you all through this session. This session for Standard First, and the subject is Environmental Science. Children, apart from our family, there are many more things that we should know about this world. This world where we live is wonderful and beautiful with various kinds of things, isn't it? We have different kinds of plants, different kinds of animals and birds around us. This makes the world wonderful. My dear children, some of the things around us are called living things and some are called non-living things. My dear children, today I am going to tell you about the special features of living things and non-living things in the comparative manner. Human beings, trees, plants, birds, animals, insects are all called living things. They are called living things because they have life in them. They eat, they grow, they move, they also die. And they have young ones. They can feel and they can breathe. Some other things like chair, table, car, buildings, book and ball are all called non-living things. They do not have life in them and they cannot eat, they cannot move, they cannot feel, they don't have young ones and also they cannot breathe. Now, as we discussed earlier, living things can eat. My dear children, a hen can eat grains and cow can eat grass. Man can eat food. For example, take a bird and a stone and keep them on the floor. Put some grains or a rice on the floor. Watch them. Now tell me, my dear children, who is eating the rice? Yes, a bird can only eat, and the stone will not eat the rice. So, have you understood that? Only a living thing can eat food, and the food helps the living thing to grow. All living things die after some years after they grow old. A cat can live only for 10 to 12 years. A dog can live only for 20 years. A turtle can live for more than 50 years. But a non-living things do not die. And the next feature is that living things can grow. See here, my dear children, a seed grows into a small plant and then into a big plant. You can watch the plant in your garden. A small plant in your garden grows into a big plant. Similarly, an egg hatches into a chick. A chick comes out of an egg and grows into a hen or a cock. A baby grows into a boy or a girl. A boy grows into a man and a girl grows into a woman. All living things can grow. Does a non-living thing like the chair or a table which you see in your home grow? No, children, they do not grow. So, all the living things can grow and the non-living things cannot grow. And the next feature is that living things can move. See here, my dear children, a man is walking and a fish is swimming in the water and a bird is flying in the air. Does a chair or a book or a stone move from one place to another? No, they cannot move unless you move them. So, all the living things can move, but non-living things cannot move. And the next feature is that living things have young ones, which means they can reproduce, but non-living things do not have young ones. And the next feature is that living things have feel, but non-living things cannot feel. And the next characteristic is living things can breathe. For example, human beings breathe air through their nose, and fish will breathe air through its gills. And living things cannot live without air, but non-living things do not breathe. So, my dear students, all the living things can eat, grow, move, and breathe. And also they have young ones. But non-living things cannot eat, grow, move, breathe, and don't have young ones. Children, now we are at the end of the lesson. I hope you understand better now. We will meet in the next session. Thank you, my dear children.